Hello, my name is Marcus, and today I'm going to show you how to barbecue a Papa Murphy's pizza, a take and bake pizza, on your barbecue. I have a Traeger grill. It looks like this right over here. And so my Traeger grill here is, well, I bought it in Oregon, and I took it with me here to Florida. I love it that much. I moved it all the way down here. So now, this barbecue takes wood pellets, and the wood pellets are just like this. In fact, I gotta put more in it. So this is a convection smoker, and let's see here, get this opened up. You wanna see what the wood pellets look like up close? This is what they look like. And these ones happen to be maple. With barbecuing these pieces, I'm going to show you exactly what needs to be done, and I'll give you a synopsis at the end. Okay, so here's my pizza. In fact, there is a Papa Murphy's here in Florida. It was actually part of why we chose this area. They're in Port Richey, and great people. So anyway, here's my pizza. This is a large family-sized thick crust. Now it says to bake it for 30 to 40 minutes up at like 420. I tend to do it just myself a little bit cooler so that it gains more of the smoke flavor, and I'm going to watch for crispness on the bottom. Now I also, look at this, pizza pan. It's required for this. You need a pizza pan for this. Okay, so this pan, it just barely fits, and I'm going to put it up there. Now I'm going to watch the time here. 7 minutes after. I got to check it here in exactly 5 minutes, and I got another pizza to throw on the grill. So here is a Hawaiian pizza. Notice metal pan, and the paper is still on it. Okay, just set them in there just like that. Now I gotta go get some gloves because I'm gonna be turning these about every 5 minutes. The directions say 20 to 30 minutes, but since I'm cooking at a little bit lower temperature, it's gonna take a little bit longer. But the benefit of that is that it will in fact absorb more of the smoke and gives it a better flavor. And in fact, seconds the next day, the smoke flavor, the cheese just really absorbs it, and when you pull it out of the fridge, you can really smell the smoked cheese. It's awesome. You do want an oven mitt for turning these. It's been 5 minutes now, and so you will burn the heck out of yourself if you don't have an oven mitt. Simple as that. Just turning it a bit, letting it be. Now you'll know that it's done when the cheese is got kind of a golden color on top, and in a little while I'll be checking with the spatula. I'll be actually lifting the pizza up so that I can see underneath the crust, so that I can see whether or not it's golden brown. You don't want it dark brown, and you don't want it too light brown. You want just a golden brown. And another side effect of cooking at a slower temperature is that the very bottom of the crust will become crispier while it still stays nice and moist in the middle. So it's pretty good. And I decided that instead of linking to something, just look in the description for the full instructions on how I've done it. And then also you need some pizza pans, and you can get them almost any place. But these ones that I've got here, they're Food Network ones, and they have them on Amazon as well. They're insulated to help keep it from burning. So, you know, we'll see how it turns out with those. I just got those, so we'll see how those work out. Okay, so these are starting to turn a golden brown on the outside, and I want to show you something here. It's this pizza right here. It's a pepperoni. It's got a bit of a bubble in it, and I gotta pop that bubble. And so you don't want to let those rise up, and you need to keep turning these things. And you turn them you turn them because the if you don't turn them, the heating is not 100% even in there, and so you got to keep turning them to keep them from burning on one corner. And so anyway, if you don't pop those bubbles, if they happen, they try to keep them from happening ahead of time. They actually use like an aerator type tool. It's like something you'd run through your lawn that pokes the big holes in your lawn to help aerate it. But it pokes the holes in the dough, and then it allows it to breathe. And it's an attempt to keep that from happening, because when that does happen, it bubbles up and all the cheese and stuff slides off. So always keep a fork handy to pop those bubbles if they appear. They've only appeared in the pepperoni and not the other one. Go figure. Okay, even with cooking it at a slower temperature, lower temperature should I say, and I'm right now at like 28 minutes that I have cooked it on here, and it currently says it's been hovering around 375 on the barbecue. They're done. So let me show you what they look like, and let me open this up. And I hope that you'll be able to see this. Let me see if I can zoom in here. And so you can see that there. It's nice and golden brown. And we'll see if you can see actually under it, because it's kind of a light brown underneath as well. Now let me show you the other one here, because it's also a nice golden brown. And it's a little bit brown there too. These are just 2 minutes from being done. I like it just a tad bit more done for my own tastes. And these were thick crust, family size pizzas. So here's the deal. Okay, it is 375 to 420. I tend to go down at the 375. The 20 to 30 minutes cook time, check them every 5 minutes, and when you check them, rotate them. And it helps keep them from getting burned. I don't know if you noticed on the Hawaiian that there was part of it that was cooked more than the other, and it has to do with, you know, where it's hotter in the barbecue. Last, let's cut the pizza. See what it looks like, and I'll show you what a perfect piece of pizza looks like. So, which one should we cut up? Let's do this one. I use tongs right here to get them off of the cookie sheets. And so here we go. Hear that crunch in there? That means I got the crust crispy. Sounded just about perfect. The only thing I don't have is the cheese is not golden brown on top, but the crust was definitely done. It's ready. So I'll show you the bottom of one of these as soon as I'm done cutting here. You know, I would end a video with, you know, taking a bite of one of these or something, but the fact is that if I do that, I'm gonna burn the crap out of my mouth. Show you the bottom here. Look at that. See how perfect that is? I think that is a perfect piece of pizza. Go enjoy. Well, thank you for making it this far. Now that you have, can I interest you in another video? So, what we've got here on the upper left is part of my entrepreneurial series where I talk about really motivates me to work so hard and why I would rather work for myself 80 hours a week instead of for someone else 40. I know that may not make sense, huh? So, upper right, are you a werewolf? I review a Kickstarter campaign that talks about being a werewolf or not. It's a great game that's a lot of fun. I have actually played it, and now it may be over by the time the Kickstarter campaign may be over by the time you see this, but it'll give you a little bit of a look into the game itself and some Kickstarter stuff. So, on the lower left, that is Morgan Lean that I'm interviewing from Epiphany Games. He is a game publisher and designer, And so he owns a publishing company. He's a CEO of Epiphany Games. And I talked to him about if you are looking to study video games to get into the industry, you'll want to watch that video. It's a great interview. He has a lot of great things to say, and really a lot of fun. Lower right, if you are into making YouTube videos, I discovered that YouTube is looking at the images in your videos and then suggesting keywords based off of what it sees. And I found proof of that. And I don't know if that's scary or not, but it kind of really surprised me. And so that video is on my personal vlog channel. And I'm just talking about whether or not that's okay, and how I feel about it, and the cool fact that YouTube is actually doing that, and so it's part of how they come up with their keyword tool suggestions. So thank you very much for watching, and take care.